Hello friends, I'm Dr. Fazil and you are watching my channel Crazy Gardening. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic that is how to control insect pest at your garden. Friends, what happened if you ignore something? So it will suddenly change from bad to worst. Same happened with me. Initially I observed few insects, Fiona, are attacking on my plants like aphids, mealybugs and a population of whitefly. But as soon as the time passes, the situation get more worst. You can see initially I have observed that the few leaves are attacked by a few number of insects, but here the condition getting more worst, and if it remains as such, the condition get more worse than it is showing right now. You can see whole leaves, the back surface of the leaves are covered by white mealybugs. Here you can see mealybug attack like cottony structures on the back surface of the leaves. It showed that the cotton wools are stuck on the back surface of the leaves. Friends, it is called as mealybug. You can see mealybugs are hairs and they are attacking my plants day by day. The common symptoms of mealybug or the sucking insects are the shrunken of leaves. As you can see, upper leaves where they are getting heavily attacked of mealybug, the leaves become shrunken. You can see the shrunk of the leaves, as well as you can see trunk is also attacked. Here you can see, here friend, see friends, see. This plant is plumeria, and the second one, this plant is calamandian orange. It is also heavily attacked by this pest. Here you can see fruits are heavily attacked by this pest. And what happened when these are attacked on the fruits, the area where the mealybugs are sit and feed, they become yellow. See, I am removing the few mealybugs and you can see the yellowing area. The area that is heavily attacked by mealybug get or turned into yellow color. Here, see friends, this is mealybug. Here you can see in this fruit, it is also get yellow. So the common symptoms, if they are attacking on leaves, the leaf becomes shrinkage, fruit turned into yellow, and later they shrunk and finally dropped off. The later infestation symptoms are fruit become like this. You can see friend, the heavy attack of this bug showed that fruit become brown and finally they dropped off. Here also you can see the heavy attacked symptoms showed that. One more important aspect of the life cycle of these pests, that these pests showed symbiotic relationship with ants. Here you can see ants are also attacking on the crop. Here you can see ants are also attending the colony of mealybug. So there is a symbiotic relationship, or you can say mutualistic relationship. Ant helps mealybug in their dispersal. They disperse from one infested plant to the another uninfested plant. And what ant get from these? They get some honey liquid, the sweet substance that are excreted from the back portion of mealybug. So there is a two-party game. Is both party are taking advantages from each other. Means ants are helping mealybugs in their dispersal, and ants are getting a sweet feed or the sweet milky substance or the proteinaceous substance from mealybug. So there is a two-party game. How to control mealybug? This is the very emerging topic. So friends, as you know, the condition is more worse. So the first thing what we need to do is the clipping of the affected portion, because means we need to cut off the affected portion. So see, I am going to cut the affected portion which are heavily affected. suppose here we need to remove this because these are heavily affected, and we will not throw it with the other plant, otherwise they will get stuck to the other healthy plants. So we will collect in a some polythene bag. So I will collect this all affected portion in polythene bags in order to prevent its dispersal from infested plant to healthy plants. And I will see whether the infestation, any leaves are heavily infested or not. And similarly I am removing the lower portion of the leaves. I am keeping it aside, keeping in mind that it will not touch to the other healthy plant. So I am not going to remove the fruits, otherwise the look of this the beauty of the plant will get changed. So I will give some insecticidal treatment because the infestation is very heavy, and I am not supposed to give chemical treatment. I am not a chemical treatment friendly person. I like organic treatment, but you can see infestation is so high and I need to control it on immediate basis. So that's why I am going to give it imidacloprid treatment with a drop of neem oil. So I'll dissolve that imidacloprid and neem oil in a proportion into the water. So see how I'll dissolve these in an insecticide bottle. So if you are handling any insecticide, so first of all protect yourself by wearing gloves or mask. After all, it is chemical and it will also lead several toxic effects in human being like cancer. So first of all, if you are handling with insecticides, it is requested that protect yourself. So friend, here 7 liters of water I have already filled, because I am not going to treat these plants, even I am going to treat all the plants, because if these plants are infected, even heavily infected with these insects, so it is a chance that other plant maybe get infected, not now but in a later. So as a precautionary measures, I am going to prevent these plants by doing this insecticidal application, because these insects are heavily attacked on these two plants. So it is 100% chance that they are transfer from one plant to the another plant. So what I am doing, there is 7 liters of water, so I am putting 7 ml drop of this imidacloprid into this water. And similarly I am adding 7 ml of neem oil into the water to prepare a combination mixture of these two insecticides. Means one is imidacloprid and the other is neem oil. Neem oil acts as a repellent. So I have already filled this liquid mixture into this bottle and now going to treat this plant. So adjust, pumping it up and adjust the nozzle. I have already adjusted the nozzle. Yes, I have adjusted the nozzle. And friend, one more thing, what happened, normal gardener, what they do, they just treat the upper surface of the leaves. However, the lower portion of the leaves get untreated. So it is very important and for an insecticidal application that as you can apply insecticide on the upper surface of the leaves, lower surface of leaves must be treated, because the higher proportion of the eggs and adults of these insects get congregate on the base or the lower surface of the leaves. So I am going to apply these insecticide on the upper surface of the leaves as well as on the lower surface of the leaves. So remember, if you are going to give insecticidal application, lower surface of the leaves should be treated, because highest number of the pest population are sitting in the lower surface. Therefore, it is very important to keep check pest population time to time, and it was my mistake that I checked, but I couldn't get treated my plants because of my lazy or busy schedule. See, I am also giving insecticidal application at the lower portion of the leaves, because highest number of insects congregate at the base of leaves. As in case of this plumeria plant, you can see number of insects are sitting here. You can see, friends, number of insects are sitting here. So giving application on upper surface as well as lower surface. One more thing, friends, if you are giving application on the plant, don't forget to give the application on upper surface of the soil, because number of insects, what they do, they just get detached from their leaves, and they get fallen down onto the soil. So it is very important to give application on soil surface also. Here I am giving on the soil surface. If some pest occurring on the soil, they may get died with this application. So friends, it was all about today's work that I have performed in my garden, and I will treat all the plants with this insecticide mixture. So I hope you have greatly enjoyed this video. If you are suffering this kind of pest, you can apply this method. Even you can do the one practice that inspect your plant on a per day basis. If you see any pest, just remove it with the help of hands. If the pest infestation is quite high, like in my case, you can go through this insecticidal application. But remember, first you need to treat your plant with the organic solution, and this is the last application. This is the last one method that you need to give. Otherwise you can go for organic solution or organic pesticides. So I hope you have greatly enjoyed my video. If you like my video, just don't forget to give the thumb. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe it. I'll meet you in the next time with a new topic. Take care of yourself. Tada, bye.